A very good afternoon, Ms. Pammy Kaul. We welcome you on behalf of the Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University. Ms. Pammy Kaul needs no introduction, but she is the CEO of Scratch Salon and the Director of Headmasters. A very warm welcome once more. It's a delight to have you here with us today. And as part of an active part of the curriculum advisory group for the aesthetics and beauty therapy course that we have at the Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University. So we just have a few questions for you, Ms. Kaul, today, where I think a lot of people are very keen to understand what is happening in the sector and how we can be better, the sector in terms of training, in terms of opportunities for all those who are already in the sector and want to be in the sector as well. So my first question to you would be, what is the current demand in the aesthetics and beauty therapy sector that you see from your standpoint?
Good afternoon to you, Neeta, and thank you very much for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be working with you all. If you look at the current demand in the industry is for trained professionals. Everybody, because the globe has, everybody's like globe trotting, and they are finding the best treatments abroad. When they come back to India, there's a disconnection completely. We in India have no set standards, to go through, especially when whereas the hair and beauty industry is concerned. There are no set rules, no set curriculum by anybody. So everybody's following their own way. So I think India at this point in time really, really needs something which is very robust and which really brings us very close to the international standards. So there is a huge gap out here, which, somebody needs to come forward and cover.
Thank you very much. So where do you see the real gap when it comes to your sector? And, is there a certain type of people that you're looking for and you don't find them here? Where is the real gap that you find?
You see, there are a lot of, with respect to everybody, I always say everybody works best to their ability. There are courses that are being offered in India, but where we are lacking is the hands-on, okay? People are not getting, robust practices to kind of on their skills. And somehow the kind of people that are moving into this industry, you see, most of the chunk comes from, below poverty line, I would say, right? So it is little difficult for them to understand all that is going on in the world. The kind of courses that are being offered, the kind of equipments that are being used. And there's very little that they know about. That is where somebody needs to come forward and train them on the international standards, and so that we can see India on the international charts.
Thank you very much. So that just leads me to the next question that, we know that you're very involved in designing the program at the Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University. It's a degree program. We also understand that, this has not been a norm in India so far. So do you think programs like this can help us in reducing the demand-supply mismatch?
Yes, definitely. I think the program is going to develop the practical skills to a extremely high level of occupational ability, especially for the students who join, and they will be meeting the demands, of the clients and the international standards, of course, right? Here we are going to, give equal importance to the theory and the practical both, right? The training, of course, will be done in a very, very professional, in a very commercial environment, you know, with a real salon setup. Yeah. So I think that is where they will learn how to meet the needs of the clients and how to, you know, work on them, at their skins, their hair, and yeah, you know, that would be the route that we're going to take. And of course, to gain the practical knowledge, you know, from, you know, how to work in the salon, and where the industry trained professionals would be there to guide them, to offer them advice and demonstrate techniques and everything for them to master in the area. Yeah, in the so that's what I feel that you know, DSEU would be
Thank you.
offering to the students who join.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So what would you say is unique about this program? If you have to just take a few pointers here, what would be the real uniqueness of this program?
The uniqueness about this program that I would say is that the students' knowledge and perfection would be scanned by the assessors, right, who are themselves fully trained in the field. And also, we will be, you know, sort of getting external verifiers who would be, you know, top notch in the industry and who would know exactly, you know, what the national standards are and what the international standards are, right? So all the way that we plan to, you know, sort of scan the students is through complete, um, you know, their practical knowledge and their observations, you know, the ones that are recorded, their written assignments, the oral questions, and you know what, sorry, while they're working, and what all you know, do their assignments that they offer in the commercial salon, you know, which is going to be open to public, is going to give them a lot of courage to handle the clients right, you know, the day they enter in there. Yeah. So this is where I feel that we are going to be really making a mark, especially where health and safety is completely untouched by everyone. And with due respect to everybody who's running the courses, I just feel that the health and safety is what we all need to be sort of pushing ourselves into. That is where I feel that we are going to be very, very different from the others. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's about all.
Thank you. So I think the live experience that we are going to be giving to the students is something, you know, of great value and uniqueness that we don't see too much of it in the country.
Yes, I see. This is DSU is going to offer, as I say, that a complete pathway in hair and beauty, and the qualifications are going to be then, you know, further progressing, you know, with basic and then level 2 and level 3 and then level 4 and 5 and so on. So yeah, I think this is going to be a complete pathway.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kaul.
Also, once the
Yes, sorry, please go ahead.
I said that once the students have completed the hairdressing and or the beauty and the makeup, whatever they have moved into, right, they will have the understanding of the hair beauty industry, and they will be ready to move into, you know, into real salons for their work opportunities, you know, uh, because they'll be working on live subjects. Yeah, it is going to be, and they're going to be working on clients who are going to be, you know, sort of paying them half. That is where they're going to gather their courage to go and touch somebody's hair or touch somebody's skin. I mean, it's quite a nightmare, especially for students, you know, when they move in, um, move into the real world after having, you know, equipped the knowledge. And to demonstrate that sort of, that sort of creativity on the client's hair or skin, it's a challenge. But since we are going to be giving them a salon, which is a practical salon with meeting the industry standards, it is going to be a cakewalk for them after that. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. That's very encouraging, and I'm sure we are going to do a lot of justice with you guiding us. And we wish you and our students who are coming in the very best. And thank you very much for your time once again.
Thank you very much, Nita. I hope I've answered your questions fully. And yeah,
Absolutely,
thank you very much.
perfectly well.
Thank you.
Thank you.